Hey peeps, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about the changes that they made super long ago before Ulduar came out. So they wanted Ulduar to be more relevant. Instead of, the loot being okay and then once TOGC comes out, you only go to TOGC, meaning you kill the 5 bosses that take about 40 minutes at most whenever you have them on farm, meaning there is not much to do. So they buffed Ulduar hard mode loot, which was an okay decision in my opinion. They wanted to nerf something, they wanted to nerf TOGC loot, or they wanted to buff Ulduar loot, and I think both would have been completely fine. But the fact is, they also made the phase last longer. So instead of just saying, okay guys, we're just gonna have a normal phase, and once you go to TOGC, you obviously still need to go back to Ulduar. There's Valnier fragments that you want because it's gonna be BIS for most healers, since ICC is still next phase after the new phase comes out, so you still want Valnier. There's many items like the Mimeron ring or like the Hodia wrists for us at least, and then Flare that are really good and you want still next phase, so you will have to go back and farm those. I don't really play any other casters or melee, so I don't know how many pieces there actually are from hard mode that are still relevant next phase for other people, but just the fact that Flare is super good means you have to push all the keepers and you have to go to Vesax and kill it hard mode, which is going to be super annoying just due to the fact that you have to wait for so long, and you're going to have TOGC loot, meaning you do even more damage, meaning you have to wait even more. I just really hope that they rethink this, not nerf the loot, but maybe say, hey guys, okay, we're going to add a skip to Vesax, so you don't have to kill the keepers, you can go straight to Vesax. And then they also have the thing where if you kill one Vapor immediately, or like if you kill a Vapor in the first, I don't know, minute and a half, it automatically starts hard mode, instead of needing to kill the boss for 5% and then still waiting 1.5 minutes, or probably going to be longer with TOGC loot. You can basically force it. Some way or another, it's gonna hopefully be changed. And also, if you don't kill the keepers, how are you going to get to York? Obviously, whenever Vesax is killed, the door just opens up and you go to York and do zero light. That simple. No keepers means you do zero light. Yes, when you kill Mimeron as an example because you want the ring, you can technically activate him as a keeper, meaning you still need to focus the ads and you cannot kill them because you don't have Thorum. So it really depends on what you want to do. It's a negative and a positive at the same time. You need to do the boss in a harder mode for the skip, but it is gonna save you a lot of time. Even that said though, like I mentioned earlier, you want Valnier fragments. You want to finish the Valnier you have right now at least, maybe even get another one. So you're gonna run this for a couple more months when TOGC comes out, and you might even run it whenever ICC is out just for the mace or paladins because it is so good. The worst part is, or also a decent part I guess for people with Valnier, is the fact that Valnier shards will not drop from 10 man. Also, 25-man hard mode loot from Ulduar will only drop in 25-man hard mode, meaning you will need to make a 25-man group. Probably you can do it with 20 people, 15 people, but still you need a bigger group doing the hard modes to get the hard mode loot. You cannot just go to 10 men and say, hey guys, let's just, rush through here, do the hard modes, and you get the 25-man loot. I really also like the fact that there's still Nax items relevant when Ulduar came out. I mean, there's Dying Curse, which basically most casters want. There's also the Signet of Manifested Pain that is really good when you don't have BIS ranks from Ulduar. It holds up quite a while. And they made Nax still relevant like that because, first of all, 10-man drops 25-man loot, and 25-man loot drops more 25-man loot, meaning you have 2 chances to get Dying Curse, and most of the time you're going to use those chances and run it a couple weeks until you get Dying Curse, meaning Nax is still relevant. They could have done a different approach to Ulduar in my opinion. They really overdid this Ulduar type of thing, wanting it to be super long and then also relevant next tier. In my opinion, it was good at first, but I'm super burnt out already, so I don't know how I'm going to hold up going back to Ulduar for multiple months after we technically finished it. But let me know what you think about this and just put it in the comments, and I shall see you in the next video, probably Ellie related again.